Trainers, what's going on? Welcome back to another Uma Musume video. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and showcase my brand new rerolled account that I spent about a few hours rerolling for, and it's very, very easy for you guys to do it yourself. You just have to stick with it and put the time in, and eventually you too can get an account exactly like mine and be very top tier very quickly. Now, I also had a lot of questions on my last video going over what is a good account and why was I recommending a 3 limit break Kitasan Black. Now, since that was the main question in my video, I actually want to start this video going over why exactly I chose to roll for specifically 3 Kitasan Blacks. Now, the main reason why I chose specifically 3 Kitasan Blacks and no more than that is because if we do the math on the about 80 pulls that we're getting per reroll, we're going to be getting a third copy in about 130 rerolls, which if each reroll takes you about a minute, that's about like 2 hours on average right there for you to get a 3 copy Kitasan Black. If you're taking longer than that, then obviously it's going to take even longer to get your third copy, or if you get unlucky, it could take just a little bit longer as well. So if you plan for 3 copies, do plan to be re-rolling for about 2 to 4 hours in order to get your account. Now, if you want to go even more crazy, you could try to get 4 copies, but as you see, that'll be 1,369 rerolls. That's an insane amount of time, and I wouldn't recommend anyone try to do that. So that's why I was recommending specifically 3 Kitasan Blacks. Now, the other reason why we're recommending 3 Kitasan Blacks is because of the way that the uncapping system works in this game. If we go ahead and look at our Kitasan Blacks that we pulled, this is going to be a little spoiler for my account before we go ahead and go over that, but I actually re-rolled 3 Kitasan Blacks. Now, if we go ahead and look at the details right here, we can see on the skills when they start to unlock and all of the skills that you can get and all that stuff. But an easier way to go over all this is to go on to this website right here. This website explains it all in a lot easier, cleaner way for us all to easily understand. Now, at level 30, we're going to go ahead and have all of these things unlocked. This is a very good Kitasan Black, but she is not much better than many of the other SR speed cards at this point. Now, if you get 1 limit break right here, as you see, we're now going to get power bonus 1. What power bonus 1 does is it will increase the amount of power gain when training together. That means when you're doing the speed training, you're going to be gaining a little bit more power. And when you're doing the power training, you're also going to be gaining a little bit more power. So you're going to be getting a ton more power for free just by having 1 limit break. Now, let's go ahead and say we got 2 limit breaks. Do keep in mind that 1 limit break, it means you pulled Kitasan Black 2 times. So this is 2 copies. Now, the third copy, which is what I'm recommending, will get you up to level 40. As you see, what's the difference here? There's not really any difference here. However, the important thing to notice is if we go back into the game and we see my account, again, we only have those 2 limit breaks right now. But if we head on over to the scout and go back over to here, we will actually be getting a spark right here at 200 pulls. We'll be able to get another Kitasan Black guaranteed in 100 more pulls, which you can easily get free to play friendly. So that will get you a total of the 3 original copies that you re-rolled for. You're going to keep playing the game until you farm up that 4th copy, and then you will see what happens after that, right? So we have our 3 copies right now. We're going to farm a little bit more and hopefully pull maybe 1 more if we're lucky. If not, we're going to get that guaranteed one. And then what does that mean? We're going to go ahead and be able to limit break it 1 more time. So now we're just 1 off of max just by starting off with 3 copies. So now we have 4. So what happened between level 3 and level 4? We're going to get the specialty rate up now. Now the specialty rate up is what makes Kitasan Black one of the best cards in the game, especially right now. What specialty rate up does is it increases the probability of getting assigned to special training. What that means is like when your Kitasan Black is doing the little story events, she will have a higher chance of showing up on speed training since she's a speed card. If she was a different type of card, like a wit card, she'd have a higher chance of showing up on wit. But since she's speed, this will increase it. I'm not sure the exact percentage of it, but it will increase it by a large amount. So she will be showing up a lot more on speed training, which if you've ever done a run, you'll know that that's very important because the more Umas that are helping you with your training, the more stats you're going to gain, the more friendship bonus you're going to gain, and it's just going to make it a lot more consistent for your runs to gain max speed every single time. And then if you want to, you can hopefully get lucky and get your next one within those 100 pulls, or you can go ahead and keep summoning because you do still want to max out some SR cards. So I'd recommend just keep pulling on this banner until it goes away, honestly. And if you get lucky and get that very last copy, then you will get the max limit break. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to keep on summoning on this banner until it goes away, and hopefully I can max out her limit break before the banner goes away. And if not, then during the half-year anniversary, which is about 4 months from now, I believe, we will be going and getting we're going to be getting a SSR selector ticket, which we can then use to get that last copy of Kitasan Black. Now, is it really important? Do you need to get that Kitasan Black from level 3 to level 4? Well, let's go ahead and press this button and we'll see the difference right here. As we see, the difference is actually good, but it's not insane. We're going to be getting specialty rate up a lot more, so this is pretty crazy that we're going to be going from 40 to 80 on the specialty rate up. So she's going to be like an insanely high rate to be showing up on speed once you get this maxed out, but she's definitely still usable even at limit break 3. So don't think that if you have a limit break 3 that she's going to be completely useless. She's still definitely really useful at limit break 3. So hopefully that helps you guys understand it, right? So we're going to start off on limit break. We're going to start off on a reroll account with 3 Kitasan Blacks, which will make our card look like this. We're going to do our 200 pulls. We're going to then get that specialty rate up. And then we're almost a perfect Kitasan Black at that point. All we're really missing is that extra 40 rate up right here and 3 more starting bond up. So not too big of a difference between these two for now, at least. Once we get that half-year anniversary, or like I said, you still want to keep pulling on this banner so that way you can get some more SR cards to flush out your decks even more. But this is the reason why I recommended 3 Kitasan Blacks. So you can see the difference between a single rerolled copy where you're not having any of this specialty rate up versus a limit break 3 where you're getting that specialty rate up. So try to make sure that you at least get limit break 3, or sorry, limit break 3, uncap 3, whatever you guys want to call it. But anyways, that's all I wanted to go over Kitasan Black. Hopefully that helps you guys understand why I was specifically recommending to try to pull for 3. It was not only because of the whole specialty rate up thing, but also because it's actually very doable as long as you're willing to put in the time. As you see, 130 is definitely doable, but anything higher than 130, and that's not really doable for most players. I don't think most players want to put in 14 hours of re-rolling to get 4 copies, right? So that was my recommendation. Let me know in the comments down below how your rerolls went, but now let's go ahead and go over how my reroll went. So this is going to be my account that I'm going to be working on. I got really insanely lucky, and I got a Super Creek Limit Break 1, so I'm very happy with that. I got my Kitasan Black Limit Break 2, and I got a couple other SSR cards already. And as you saw, I've done about 102 summons so far. I'm not sure about my SRs. I haven't uncapped all of these yet, but I do have a good selection of SRs as well. And if we go ahead and check, I haven't even done any of my special missions yet. So I still have all of the carrots that I'm going to be gaining from here, which I'll be then using on the Kitasan Black banner. And we have all of our release celebration missions still as well, so we can get our guaranteed UMA and all of that good stuff from here. So I've got a ton of things to do now, and I'm going to be working on this account and hopefully getting my Tokai Teo back, because I was really enjoying using her. That's the main thing that I am going to miss. If I am lucky, I'm going to try and go ahead and maybe throw some summons into her little costume banner right here. I really like the animation on that, but I'm not 100% sure, because the priority still right now is for me to flush out my SRs, try to get Kitasan Black just 1 more copy, and then exchange for 1 more. So I'm hoping I can pull 1 more copy within 95 pulls. If I fail that, I'm going to go ahead and keep summoning on this banner until I get that last copy, or until this banner goes away, whichever happens first. But I will hopefully be getting a Kitasan Black max limit break before this banner goes away. And if that happens, I will be sure to keep you guys updated with this account and how it's going on. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys are able to get a really nice 3 Kitasan Black reroll, or even higher than that. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.